like what you just said about Arabic. I don't get that we want to be like Arabic, but Arabic comes from Aramaic, which is what they really call it, ancient Hebrew. So Arabic comes from us, so we can't be trying to be like the Arabs. Like we are the original Moors, and they don't come from the Arabs. Is what I'm getting at. And we are the Canaanite. Canaanite means like metallurgy. Like a metal sweat, like someone who can.
I disagree, brother. I disagree with you completely. When you say Canaanite, where did you learn the word Canaanite from? Let's go back to how we found out about the word Canaan. We heard Noble Drew Ali talk about Canaan. Am I correct?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, before Noble Drew Ali, hold on. Listen to me. Let's walk through this carefully here. Before Noble Drew Ali, what did we know about Canaan?
We thought that it was the city of Canaan who killed Abel. That's what we
No. When people think about Canaan, they're thinking about where Israel is as far as they taking over that region, where Canaan is. So if you look, I'm going to show you something on my screen. You can't see it. But let's take a look at what Canaan is representative of what we know about Canaan. Canaan is, let's take a look here. If anyone could see the screen, wherever you see the yellow, right here, this bright yellow, that's Canaan, right here. So this is Canaan, right? Now, if the Israelites were coming out of Egypt and they were supposed to cross right here, Arabia, the top of the North Arabia right here, and go into Canaan, where God gave them. This is the land that God allegedly gives them in the national mythos of the Bible. So how we know about Canaan is through the biblical text. That's how we as regular people know about Canaan. There's no other, that's Cain's son or whatever, because Canaan is the grandson of Ham, or the grandson of Noah. So Canaan, if we look at Canaan right now, let's do a simple Google search. Canaan. Let's look at Canaan where we Google. Let's just walk through this carefully. And if we look at Canaan, Canaan is a Semitic-speaking region in the ancient Near East, right? The name Canaan appears throughout the Bible where it corresponds to the Levant, in particular to the areas of the southern Levant, right? Now we look at etymology and archaeology and origins. We look at the word, the origin of the word, we can go back and find it in tablets, okay? So now we know that the Alaka text mentions it between the 1500 and 1000 BC. The Alaka text mentions it in the 16th century BC. Okay, so we have the word Canaan. We know it doesn't come from Cain because that's a part of the national mythos in the Bible. But before Noble Drew Ali, how do we look at Canaan? We see correspondence between Egypt and Canaan. So it ain't got nothing to do with no Cain in the biblical text. It has to do with a place, a location that we know existed. So it's a real place. All right? Now, as far as we coming from Canaan, my brother, there is, can you, huh? All right, I got you. Now, family, I got to cut off real quickly. I got to do his homework and all that stuff. But before I go, my brother, what is the connection between Canaan and West Africa?
What's the connection between Canaan and Africa?
And West Africa.
I mean, mostly because they was a Chaldean.
No, listen to what my question again, brother, before we get religious. What is the connection? How are we Canaanites in America today? Are you claiming that?
What I'm telling you, Canaanite means metallurgic, like a metalsmith.
Where you got that from? Who taught you that? Give me a source.
I'm gonna get it right now. Hold on.
Because, bro, on my screen, I got the Armada letters. Hold on, on my screen, right? I got the Armada letters. Okay.
It's coming from Tubal Cain. Tubal Cain is the first blacksmith, so-called.
But what does that have to do with who? Tubal Cain? How you spell that, brother?
T-U-B-A-L. Okay.
T-U-B-A-L and Cain, C-A-I-N?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So Tubal Cain is a person mentioned in the Bible, right? So we have again, we have a person in the Bible you're mentioning is the name of a pre-flood descendant of Cain. Now you do realize these people are part of the national mythos. These are not real people. You do realize that, right?
That's why I'm saying what it means. It doesn't mean a guy. It means a people. It means it means alchemists. We're the metallurgic. The metalsmith, the blacksmith.
No. I actually understand what you're saying, because if you look at the history of the Hebrews in the medieval time period, yes, they had goldsmith, silversmith, and all type of smith. I understand that. But with this definition of Tubal Cain, what does that have to? How did the people from Canaan? I'm trying to figure out how are we Canaanites? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I mean, I look at the words in a different sense. So, but if you're saying a place, then we can't say we're from that place. I agree with that. We're not from that place, no. But as far as being a Canaanite, we are, but we're not from the place of Canaan.
Okay. All right. So you're not saying that we're Canaanites then?
I guess not.
Okay.
You know?
All right. So we don't. Hold on. So we don't. I didn't realize you were talking about a biblical figure when you said Tubal Cain. By the way, I thought you were talking about something totally different. But my bad. Let me go back to this real quickly to the people and let them understand. But thanks for the call, though, bro. I appreciate it. Okay.
Right.
Oh, one more thing. You said that you're a Moor, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. How are you saying that Black Americans are Moors? That's what you're saying.
I say all melanated people are Moors.
How is that?
I mean, it's the elder to the word black. The word black is a minor compared to his elder. His elder is the Moor.
Okay. So let me ask you this simple question now. Where was the first time we heard the word Moor?
I mean, as far as what so-called his story tells us, it was 7-Eleven when Al Moore did. When in the spectrum.
No. The word Moor was used before that. What I'm trying to figure out is why should we call ourselves a term? So if the term is being used by the Almoravids, right? As you're claiming, I'm asking why should we use that term? If it's, let's say you're correct, why should we use that term, beloved?
I'm saying that's the root. That's the root to the word Almoravid. But don't put it.
No. That's not true, beloved. That's not true. I could pull out a primary on that right now. It comes from the term Almorabatin. That's where the Almoravids come from. It has nothing to do with the word Moor. It has nothing to do with the word Moor, bro. I have an actual primary on that. We could Google it right now, Almoravids, and it would tell you Almoravids. Okay, go.
Is the reason you can spell Moor with the U. You don't have to spell it with the O.
No. Almoravids and Almorabatin has nothing to do with the term Moor with spelling with a U. That is a misnomer, my brother. That's not correct. That is incorrect. No, as a matter of fact, I'll say this. Hold on, brother. I'll go as far as saying that you made that up. There's no source to that. What is your source? Give me a source. Because I'm learning right now. What is your source?
That's simple etymology.
No, it's not simple etymology. No, because I don't play those games. The Almorabitan is Arabic, right? Would you agree that's Arabic?
Of course.
Okay, so how do you get more from that? Do you speak Arabic? Are you an Arabic linguist?
No.
So how could you say that it comes from that?
We already stated that Arabic comes from Aramaic. So we already know that obviously Arabic is a transliteration, which is the English is a transliteration of the Arabic. So we got this English word, but it's not the original. We know that. But neither probably the Arabic word was probably not the original either. Because that's a bastardized language. Hebrew is really the Arabic language. Because the Arabic is the one that conglomerated all of those Phoenician languages and made a baby out of the Aramaic language.
All right, let me read something real carefully. The term Almoravid comes from the Arabic Almorabatin, which is the plural of Almorabit, literally meaning one who is tying, but figuratively meaning one who is ready for battle at a fortress. The term is related to the notion of Ribat, a frontier monastery fortress, through the root RBT, to tie, to unite, to encamp. Those are not the meanings of the term or even the root term for the word Moor, brother. They're not connected. The name Almoravid was tied to a school of Malachite law called Dar al-Morabitin, founded in Sus al-Qaqsa, modern-day Morocco, by a scholar named Wagag ibn Zalu. So it has nothing to do with the term, beloved. It doesn't.
But just like you hear more of it, it's the same.
Bro. Stop. Bro, we're not going to agree. Let's just agree to disagree. I thank you for the call, beloved, and for the information. Peace and love to you, my Moorish brother. Thank you, sir.